Buzz Lightyear, mission log. Stardate 4072. My ship has run off course en route to Sector 12. I've crash landed on a strange planet. The impact must have awoken me from hypersleep. For those of you who have lived under a rock for the past 24 years, what you just saw was Buzz Lightyear, a character from the Pixar Disney movie, Toy Story. This animated masterpiece is all about making you remember your old toys and driving you to play with them again. And so is this oratory. But why should we play with toys, you may ask? Well, as we grow old, we become slaves to our work. We become slaves to our duties and our responsibilities to such an extent that we have forgotten what it is to play with our favorite toys. We have settled down in a world of black and white, and we have forgotten about the beautiful rainbow that the joy of play can bring. So, how will make you, adults and almost adults, to bring out your inner child? Well, I will not be alone on this mission, because I have Buzz Lightyear on my side, and we have a plan. First, we're going to see why we're not playing with our toys anymore, and what is the reason behind it. Then, we're going to see the actual benefits that toys and play can have on our brains and on our overall lives. And hopefully, by the end, I'll have convinced you to return to your old days of play. Buzz Lightyear, mission log, stardate 4072. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Oh wait, I see something. That's a human. The search for intelligence continues. But why does Buzz consider us unintelligent? Well, there are really countless of reasons why, but there is one that stands out from the others. We have deceived ourselves and everybody around us that it's better to grow up as fast and as soon as possible. What do we mean by this? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, the definition of a toy is an object for children to play with. This definition seems to stigmatize those who are no longer considered children. And maybe this is part of the reason why parents, grandparents, and siblings are afraid that their kids and teens are still clinging to their toys and not getting rid of them. Why is my 15-year-old son still playing with toys? Is it normal for my 14-year-old daughter to still play with dolls? When my kid should finally stop playing and just grow up? These were all questions from concerned parents that just didn't want their kids to fall behind their peers. And here lies the real reason for the separation between us and our toys. Society has decided that children above a certain age should just stop playing and instead focus on more productive activities. To back up what I just said, I'm going to tell you a personal story. On my very first day of school, I was maybe 6 or 7 years old. I was really excited to finally start with my 12 years of education. I was a really big kid at 12 years ago. But what I heard that day shocked me, and it will haunt me for the rest of my life. My new teacher opened up her drawer and took out a doll and a toy car. She then took her trash can and swept the toys away, saying that the times for games are over, because we're finally big people, and toys are for babies. At that moment, I was thinking of running to the trash can and fishing the toys out, but I was just too afraid that my new classmates would laugh at me. And even though what my teacher said is scarred into my brain, luckily, I was never a good listener. And now, at the age of 18, I still keep and sometimes play with my toys. And I'm happy. According to Dr. Patrick Capriola, a doctor in educational leadership, while kids are at play, they learn about the world. They learn to communicate. They learn what is good, what is bad. They learn to create. They learn to explore. They learn to live. By playing, they realize where their interests lie, where their weaknesses and strengths are, and the right age to stop your child from playing simply doesn't exist. One should incorporate other activities on their own, and transitioning away from playing doesn't need to be the answer. It wasn't for me, and I'm sure it doesn't have to be for you either. Buzz Lightyear, mission log, stardate 4072. I have been walking on this strange planet amongst these humans. There is so much that they just do not realize. I have an idea. I'll help them out. I'll show them everything that they can gain from toys. Let's take the definition of a toy from the Cambridge Dictionary again. an object for children to play with. But what if I told you that this definition is all wrong? What if I told you that even though you're an adult or almost an adult, you can still play with toys? Nay, you should play with toys. Do I sound crazy to you? Stay with me. Doctor of Sociology, Jean Siegel, and her colleagues from helpguide.org stated that games and play can have huge benefits to the mental and physical health, not only of kids, but the mental and physical health of adults as well. What are the actual gains of playing, you may ask? Relieving stress. Play can make the brain release endorphin, oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine in our bloodstream. Those are the names of the so-called feel-good hormones. And if you didn't guess by the name, they make us feel good. Stimulating the mind. It is proven that you're going to learn a new task better when it's fun. Boosting creativity. Play can stimulate your imagination, helping you adapt and solve problems. Keeping you young, energetic, and healthy. Play can boost your energy and vitality and even increase your resistance to diseases. And these are just a few of the benefits that Jean Siegel listed. They continue with improving brain function, improving relationships, improving your communication. Play can also help develop social skills. It teaches cooperation. It can even heal emotional wounds and many, many others. So is it worth it to go and dig out that old toy box out of your attic? Absolutely. Will you become a smarter, more energetic, healthier human being just by playing? Absolutely. Will I ever grow up? Absolutely not. Buzz Lightyear, mission log. Stardate 4072. I can finally see them running around. I can finally see them having fun. I realize now that I was wrong about humans. There is hope for their species. Yes, there is hope for us. Because even though we stop playing, it doesn't mean we cannot go back. Just because we're all grown up now, it doesn't mean we cannot play as we used to. Play is not unfruitful. And toys are not just for kids. And a lot of people understand this. For example, the marketing manager of the website traffic wholesaler Visitors, Christina Mayer, approves and even encourages her employees to bring toys to their job so that they can work in one comfortable, stress-free, fun environment. Wouldn't it be awesome if we all worked in such an atmosphere? Also, keep in mind that toys come in all shapes and forms. And conventional dolls and playing figures and toy cars are not the only types. Puzzles, card games, board games, Legos can all bring us back to the exciting moments of our childhood. And now, to end with, I'm going to finish with the words of one of the most famous Irishmen, the 1925 Nobel Prize in Literature winner George Bernard Shaw. He said, "We do not stop playing because we grow old." No, wait. We do not grow old because... No, wait. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. In the hearts, in the minds, in the bodies of every single one of us lives a little child. A child that wants to play with a ball, with a doll, with a little teeny tiny shovel in a sandbox, with a Batman playing figure. Don't you all think that it's about time to let this child play again? Thank you.